Should give it a few more seconds than that. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear this all on the stream replay and I don't join mid-sentence. I know that's what's going to happen. But welcome to the stream anyway. If you are here live indeed, thank you very much. I'm aware. Not only incredibly short notice, but also, you know, it's Christmas Eve and all that. I'm sure people will have their plans and traditions and all the rest of it that I'll be getting up to right now instead of being here live on the stream. But hey, here I am. We're going to be doing a little bit of, well, as you can see from the title, Sonic Forces Overclocked. I wanted to do this yesterday, actually, but two reasons. One, I ran out of time, and two, I've honestly been feeling pretty under the weather, so I was trying to decide if I still wanted to do this, and then at the end, like an hour or two ago, I just went like, yeah, I do still feel like doing this, so I'm just gonna kind of pick my boots up and do that anyway. Welcome, Pete. Hope you're having a good one. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve and all that. Hope you're having a fantastic day. But yeah, instead of just sitting here feeling miserable and sorry for myself with this cold all night, I thought, we'll have some fun. We'll stream some vidya. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to get it open straight away so we can at least talk with some background music instead of, so far, the classic Sadek screensaver. Not much beats this on my stream, trust me. It's all downhill from here, right? So let's at least get the game open so you can see something. When game capture, there we go. Lovely. So, like the title says, going to start with this, Sonic Forces Overclocked, and get into some Christmas nights, because that only takes like half an hour or whatever, I figured. It wasn't very much of a stream on its own, but I was reminded the other day that Sonic Forces Overclocked was a Christmas Eve game last year. I only got to it on the Christmas Eve, so this feels a little bit festive to me from the memories of last year and all that, but yeah. The 1.5 update came out back in about October. I've not had the chance to play it yet, but I really enjoyed the base 1.0 version, so I didn't get to streaming it last time, so I figured, hey, 1.5, they used yesterday, the 23rd, as an excuse to tease 2.0, so why didn't I play the version that everyone's already played here on stream on Christmas Eve? So we're going to do just that. I am going to do episode Metal. That's right here. I need to turn this down on my end because it is way too loud. Yeah, I've not even watched the footage yet because I wanted to play this update for myself and go in fresh to this in case the 2.0 trailer spoiled any of the new stuff. So, not that I think there's particularly much new stuff, but I thought probably worth it for me anyway. That's now way too quiet, so I'm just going to bounce this when I'm in the game. I'm looking forward to 2.0 based on the teaser at the end of the Jump update. See, I know nothing about the Jump update whatsoever, aside from it added a couple new vocal tracks where there used to be instrumentals, so looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Now, the Jump stuff is really underwhelming, personally. That is perfectly fair. I honestly just wanted a bit of an excuse to replay the game, because it's fantastic the first time round. I don't care if it doesn't add much, I just want to play it again. So that's good enough for me. But yeah, I'll get around to the 2.0 trailer after I finish this at some point tonight. I keep forgetting I can't tab out of Forces because it gets rid of the game audio. I should have checked if anyone's ever made a mod for that to let you alt tab out a bit easier than this, but oh well. Anyway, I am aware it's like a situation like episode Shadow where you're meant to play episode Metal after, even though it's a prequel, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just going to go straight into episode Metal. Or rather, I'm going to activate episode Metal and see what this is all about. Okay. So, this is the defeat at the end of Forces, I think, from memory. I could be wrong.
Metal Sonic, activate for immediate deployment.
Okay.
Unit online. Running diagnostics.
Metal, I require your assistance.
It's the prologue. Lovely.
So
that works.
Make this brief. The resistance has toppled the fortress, and all that's left of the Empire has been scattered.
Right.
But no matter. This is only a minor setback. Once our army has regrouped, and we obtain the necessary resources, we will destroy that horrid little hedgehog once and for all!
Yeah, the VA is really solid here.
Excuse me. Now, go to the ruins of the fortress. I need you to retrieve the Phantom Ruby. It is essential to my plan.
Yeah, in case you can't tell, I've completely forgotten the plot of this in the last however long.
Do not fail me.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn that up ever so slightly. Sorry about this. I turned it way too drastically down last time. That sounds good. Let me know how the audio balances on the stream as we go along, by the way. Might take a level or two just to figure all these things out. Alright, stage 0. I got the comms on, I'm pretty sure. I've got all my video settings set correctly, so let's go.
I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Okay. These stages are so good, by the way. I tested for like 2 minutes yesterday in the normal part of the game, and oh my goodness, so improved over the original. You love to see it, and you know what else you love to see? Metal Sonic, playable metal. Hell yeah! I'd take that over playable Shadow any day. I find the radio a little distracting, especially when you're trying to talk over top of it on top of the stream, but even in the base game I think I turned it off because I just found it so off-putting to just be talked to all the time while trying to do something. That's all good. We're moving along swiftly. Hey, I'm doing pretty good on the collectibles front so far. I don't know if it like trims down the collectibles from the base game from what I recall or not. That's not what I meant to do in the slightest. Can I? Oh, I'm cracked. Never mind. Oh man, this boosting animation and like all these running animations and stuff looks so good. Welcome to jump mechanics. So what exactly is the jump stuff? Like, give me the simplest one sentence explanation if you can, because I'm so lost on what it is. I still don't really know, having messed about even now. Can I? Yes. Well, I missed one. I know where it is though. If I ever want to go back and do this. Welcome, Jamie. Hope you're having a good Christmas Eve so far. Thank you for dropping by. I've opened up more areas to freeform jumping sections. See, I always liked this stage in the base game for that exact reason, because you could just kind of jump over half of it and it felt satisfying to do. So is that effectively what they've done here? They've just gone, oh yeah, this thing you could do in the base game, we're going to let you do it in our level design now. So that's honestly kind of silly to market that as a feature. Especially when you already had really solid level design. But, sure. I am seeing that I'm now not at work. Yeah, I assumed that would be the case, so glad you're off the clock. Hope you have a, you know, good rest of the day and all that. Somehow I get the feeling he's not going to be doing that. Uh-oh. Yesterday was a nightmare. 23rd often feels worse than 24th, because everyone goes, I'm not going to go to the shops on the 24th, because it'll be manic, so I'm going to go the day before, and that's a vicious cycle that happens, like, every year. Happens within my own house. When in reality, you're probably just better off going on the 24th. Don't get me wrong, it's still chaos, but just less chaos. Oh no. Not this guy. Morrison's had network issues. Ah, yeah, that would do it. That would be absolute hell on earth. Yeah, I can see that. To be continued in Sonic Forces Overclocked. Oh, right. Yeah, there's not multiple stages to this. It literally just is the one stage, isn't it? I forgot that they made that decision for some reason. I was on the news. I paid so little attention then. I had a pretty quiet day yesterday of not really doing an awful lot of anything. I said at the top of the stream, you might be able to hear my voice a little bit. I've been pretty under the weather. So I'm doing this instead of letting it get me down here on Christmas. So let's get into the main game, by the way. Cool. I've got exactly that enabled. I love the new Sonic model that they made for this, by the way. It's so gorgeous. So what are we seeing the continuation here? Is this Infinite waking up? Or has Metal just beat the crap out of Sonic? Oh no, it's Infinite.
Where is it?
We need to talk first.
Give it to me.
Oh shit, yeah, that's bad.
I've come to make you an offer.
Well, at least you're out of the fire now, anyway. Someone else's problem or something like that, I guess.
Listen, buddy.
That's out of ours problems now.
The overbearing genius mastermind types didn't work out too well the last time, and I'm not really in the mood to be double-crossed again. So I'd appreciate it if you just hand over the ruby.
I intend to. The doctor cast you aside before you had the chance to show your full potential. Don't expect me to do the same. We both share the same goal. Power the likes few have seen.
I was the one mainly taking the order, so imagine how I feel. Yeah! Like shit, I imagine.
Stood in our way before. But together, we can end this once and for all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. And what would I be
Actual
getting
plot
out of
in
this?
my Sonic Forces, it's more likely than you
I've
think.
done some tinkering of my own. The Phantom Ruby has been overclocked. With its power, we can succeed where the Doctor failed, and bring an end to that little resistance. You will never need that bulbous fool ever again. Do we have a deal?
Oh yeah, you kind of effectively sacrifice your break at that point. I mean, they legally should give it to you, but quite often they find a way not to, don't they?
Sonic, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Ames. What's up?
We've got a bit of a problem on our hands.
This ain't another attempt to try and get me back into the Resistance, is it?
Sonic, this is serious. The radar's picking up a large energy spike in Green Hill.
Green Hill? Ah, boy. You don't think Eggman can be back already, do you?
Whatever it is, I need you to hurry over there and see what's going on.
Okay.
Amy, I'm just chilling.
Go
Give me a
check it out.
chance here. I didn't find a way. They were trying to give it to me, but due to the chaos. Yeah, you kind of can't take a second to take a
Green
break if a
Hill,
customer's screaming
That's
down your
pretty
neck.
close by. I could probably take a detour through here.
So yeah, so about that new model. Hey, Christmas model mod. We said we were getting festive.
Hi, I'm Rockful. I'll be your
Hi.
guide through these strange, treacherous times we've seemingly found ourselves in.
Oh, I did this last time. Who thought Sonic Battle was a good idea? The developers, and not many other people, to be honest. I've seen you've been playing that recently. How's that been going?
I'll be your guide through these
Exactly, Joby. It's over. Christmas is here.
found ourselves
You know, we got some good times ahead. Got some good forces ahead.
Press the boost button to reach
Do you know what isn't good ahead though? Sonic Battle. Starlight Zone. That is indeed where we find ourselves at the beginning of the game. Here, this is supposedly where Sonic's been hiding out for the last 2 months after the fall of the Eggman Empire and all that. There are some design decisions. It's a game. When we talked about it last time, I was gonna jump back into it, and I haven't done yet. Closest I got was I did play Advance 3 recently, all the way to completion. But Battle's on my list of hey, I should probably revisit that sometime soon as well, and actually try and finish it this time. But yeah, I'm sure you're in the thick of it right now, so to say.
Spike, this is not what I was expecting. Better figure out what's happened.
But first of all, just look at the level design. We've already gone on longer than the much longer than the normal Forces equivalent of this level, so already in a much better place so far in the level, so to say. Wait, this is located on South Island. I don't want that geographical mistake like with Green Hill. I'm not up to date enough with what, not even just Sonic lore, but what is the current lore, because it changes so much. I stay off that sinking ship. Like, I'm just here for a good time. It does seem to mostly flow together all kind of coherently, from what I recall having played it last year, in terms of the plot stuff. But you know how well it flows? Or how it best flows? In the level design department. Oh, it's so good to play.
Don't remember there being this many Death Egg robots around here. And all this ash. Green Hill's looking a lot more like... forget it.
They did the thing. They did the thing. And it's much better than last time, too. We messed that up, but fine, we move on.
Whoa! Where'd you come from? Better watch my step. The whole place is coming apart.
So many alternate paths that I'm just not taking right here, but I love having the option to have them. Especially, you know, red rings, and I assume the other collectibles are here. They probably all encourage you to go on them as well, rather than all the collectibles in the base game are mostly on a similar path. You could get away without. South Island, was it West Side Island that got mentioned in the New Generation script? Oh, I forget. It's in the chemical plant cutscene, but I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's... I feel like West Side Island does get mentioned.
Looks like it's the end of the road.
But
let's figure out what's really going on.
I'm not sure where. Annoyingly, I can't alt-tab easily out of the game to take like 2 seconds to like cough or whatever. To blow, you know, to turn off my microphone to blow my nose or anything. So just give me a sec here and I'll be back. Right, sorry about that. That's gonna happen a couple times, unfortunately. I really wish there was like an alt-tab mod or something that made this a little bit better. But it is what it is. I'm gonna do the best I can do with it tonight.
Wait, is that?
'Tis chaos here, thus why I'm late. No worries. Welcome, K-Dog. Hope you're having a good Christmas Eve, and thank you for joining us. West Side Island makes more sense with where Chemical Plant is, but I feel both got mentioned. I mean, this is the reference God himself on writing this time, so it is highly likely that both of them are mentioned.
Why must you always interfere with my affairs?
Chill out, Egghead. I won't go too hard on your guard dog.
I figured this would get you running on down here. Must say though, you got here quite
They're getting messy.
Expected.
Well, they don't call me Sonic for nothing. Been a while, Infinite old buddy. Looking a touch more colorful this time around. I mean, hey, at least this time you can be pummeled into the ground in a bit more style.
Would love nothing more than to sew that mouth of yours shut if I could. But you'll have to wait your turn. Now, Doctor, where were we?
Wait, that's...
What? No!
Uh-oh. Great commentary from me here. I have no idea what to add to this right now. My brain is mush, but I'm enjoying the company, and that's kind of half the reason I am here. I assume maybe there are some people out there who want the company tonight as well, so hopefully it's all appreciated and vice versa and all that.
I've forgotten about you, Hedgehog.
Yeah, we were just talking about this before you got in, Jamie. The voice acting is really good. I mean, obviously the cutscenes aren't, you know, all 3D fully animated or anything like that, but they're still really cool looking cutscenes for what is, you know, a way more manageable thing as a budget project slash fan project or whatever.
Never getting tired of this. But don't worry, Sonic, when I'm done, all you have ever known.
Oh yeah, that's it. I think they look brilliant, but obviously, you know, if you're comparing, like, professional quality, they don't look anywhere near the same as the base game, but this is like a great compromise for, you know, what a team like this can do. I don't want to be here for like 10 years animating it in their free time in the 3D modeling software or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's on sale right now, Jamie. If you wanted to go ahead and check it out, I'm confident it must be in the Steam Winter Sale right about now. I've owned it for years, so I don't have a reason to need to check it, but I'm sure it must be.
Right on cue. Ta-ta for now.
I'll be there ASAP. Hold on.
Like, Sonic's voice is pretty decent, for example, but Infinite and Eggman are really good. Like, Metal Sonic pretty good as well. It's definitely a different take, but I quite like it as a take, but, you know, good stuff. You don't understand, roommate's been loudly cleaning for hours. Sounds annoying. I don't envy you in the slightest. Right, before we go to an avatar stage, let's edit our avatar. Yeah, it's just like a moving comic book, exactly. Also, they start you with the default buddy. That's a really nice fit. I like that a lot. It was really difficult to build this version of the character in the base game. And then, of course, they put the same character but in blue on the box art for some reason, even though this is the one they used in all the marketing and all the story and cutscenes and everything. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to create a new one. See, I'm going to allow you guys to do a bit of customizing as we do anytime we do any Forces stuff on stream. But as usual, I like the double jump, so I'm going to go with the bird. Right, 1 through 3. Give me an option, and I'll go for it. We'll do this for all of them, so if you know what's coming up, then chuck the number in early or whatever. But yeah, 1, 2, or 3. And we're going to create, presumably, some sort of abomination here. Faded the cutscenes are like a comic thing that IDW comics are set after Forces. It wasn't like one of the first IDW things, or not IDW itself, wasn't there like a huge Forces tie-in comic that I feel like isn't relevant to the beginning of the IDW stuff, but is certainly, you know, certainly like factored into their writing of it or whatever. But yeah, IDW literally like starts off immediately after Forces, so this is effectively an alternate timeline from that, but I mean, it's a fan creation. Of course, it's going to be an alternate timeline thing. Right, anyway, I'm going to go for the huge antenna. Any preferences on the eyes here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry, 8. I'm inclined to go over with these bug eyes here, or the Storm of the Eagle Eyes. they're like my 2 picks. But anyone going to say anything different? Otherwise, I'm going to do some sort of dip between them. That's slightly horrifying doing that. Alternate timeline is in the same timeline. What? Forces overclocked as IDW? That's what I was meaning. I'm pretty sure they're not. Always go for TBH. I mean, that's the standard. I'm going to go green eyes, because I don't think we're ever going to come to a consensus on eyes. Beak color, purple, something outlandish like that. This feels kind of awful. I'm kind of leaning towards this. I might go with this. It's Grey Jet. It sure is. So we've got to give him something to define him. Okay. Body color. Anyone got anything they want to go with? I feel like the red is pretty awful. Although some of these tones, like some of these cream tones here, are it's fucking dreadful, isn't it? So I'm almost gonna go brown. Let's see how brown compares. No, I'm feeling this. This is this is horrendous. What are we going for here? I kind of like the edgy voice in this instance because of all the pastel colours. I always take the overwhelming majority on this one because I go for type 4, funny dab. So I'll give you all your options. We can have him breakdance. But yeah, deep dab. This guy. 2 sounds like Link. Yeah, actually I can see that. Yeah, I'm going with 2. I'm going with 4 here. Looks great. Here we go. Right, Wispin. We have like everything unlocked from the beginning, so you already know what time it is. We're going to go with a drill. Burst the speed after landing a stomp. Extend sliding distance. Perfect. Right, fitting room. Now let's make something truly awful. Of course, it's a classic. It's a little overdone, the gamer hat, though, isn't it? I don't know. I'm personally not feeling the gamer hat. Go have the cycling helmet, which is just... Why does this even exist as an option? The bold cap. Or, sorry, the Mr. T hair, pretty much. What else we got? There are new things on each outfit selection, by the way, so we'll go off and show some of them. I feel like we kind of have to in a way, but I'm open to suggestions. Is this the Forces crown? Oh, sorry, the Frontiers crown? I don't think it is. I think it's a different crown. You can literally just turn them into a spring. Amazing. The top hat, of course. That's pretty fun. A little fedora. What else we got? Of course, you got these guys. You got this. You got the conductor hat. Chow hat. This. I don't know why it's labeled bruh, but it is. You got these DLC shadow things as well. Did I see Puyo? Yes, this is in the base game. Amity's hat's a base game thing. As long as you have the Sega DLC. All of this stuff here is. And the shadow stuff was a separate DLC pack. On console, it was a pre-order bonus, I think. But on PC, you can just get it on Steam. I think it's pretty annoying to get these shadow hats on console, from what I remember. I'm kind of leaning, yeah, either towards the Puyo hat or the Christmas hat. The bumper's a little amusing, but as we already got Christmas on Sonic, I guess we'll go Puyo. What we got here? These. Any new interesting stuff? I like Mr. T. I'm going Puyo. Oh yeah, of course you can have the different colored eyes and all that sort of stuff. I can't read what that says. Someone's hero headphones. Justice is only half blind. Kind of want the eye patch, to be completely honest with you. Oh, for some reason these are mismatched. Okay, well there's Joker's mask. I don't know. I kind of like these guys. Let's see Mr. T again real quick. Let's just get a refresher. See, I get the feeling it's like, you know, some sort of hairstyle that I meant to recognize a little bit more, but it does just look like he's got a bald cap on. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Puyo, honestly. It feels fun. Sure, lower headwear. Big old moustache. Clown nose. Clown nose is winning me over, but let's... A custom chow. How do I customize the chow? Oh, it's based on your body color, right? And a wisp. BRB, you gotta reboot Windows? No worries. See you in a sec. Out of these, any preference on color? What on earth am I looking at? We always do. We always try and collude on making the worst possible avatar whenever I do any sort of Sonic Forces stream, and we're getting up there so far. Right, yeah, so red, yellow, or purple on the nose. I'm kind of leaning towards red, because even though you think it should go with the hat, it doesn't in the slightest. Purple. I mean, that goes with the eyes. I guess it works. Gloves. Why would I ever want to wear boxing gloves? I don't know. Give him the Rolex. Why not? Why has he got two? Okay. What else have I got? Oh, it's gotta be the hook hands, right? I'm feeling the hook hands. I say hands. Is just one hand as a hook? Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm rolling for that one right now. I think we're kind of half like setting ourselves into a pirate theme here, and I don't know if I'm fully against it, honestly. But if I weren't to, I could do the fucking boom shoes for some reason. I like the peg leg. See, it's either that or these like really stupid robot legs to me. Yeah, no, let's peg leg it up. Body. The Sans jumper feels a little tempting, but continuing. The cuddly crab meat, red rings of glory, or the close shave. What does this do that any other doesn't? I'm a little lost. You can run nearly as fast as Sonic with a peg leg. Faster if I have the drill wisp, apparently. I like the red rings of glory. Alright, I think I've got some ideas looking through here, but I'm gonna look and see if we've got any custom ones. What the fuck? Right, where was it? Beautiful. I think with this we have truly completed the look. You know, by his fit and all that. I think this is it. We're surely there, right? Unless anyone saw any slightly better suggestions through here. Perfect. Cool. We're going with this. Ah, I completed my daily mission. Beautiful. Hey. Well, we have our double jumping bird pirate abomination ready to go and get set into the world. So let's do this.
Took a while, but we finally cleared out every badnik and secured the shuttle bay.
Yeah! They should know better than to try to take us on! Yeah!
Hey, watch it, Charmy, or I'll...
Calm down, you two.
Sorry!
We're getting everyone in here.
That sound.
I mean, they're in the base game, but still, they've already had more of a role here than they had in the entire base game, haven't they?
Ah, greetings, detectives.
Impossible. We destroyed the Phantom Ruby.
That was a mere illusion. Now, you will experience the remade Ruby's true might.
Who are you kidding?
Yeah, you're not getting past!
All too easy. I hope you three wrote your memoirs. Make that 4.
Yeah, they really do in a lot of instances. So look, we obviously can't...
Soldier!
we obviously can't get around, you know, the whole pre-rendered cutscenes equals no custom character thing. So you might as well just use the base game's version, right?
Remain stranded on foot. For the most part.
Wait, he's heading for the shuttles. Kid, we've got to stop him.
Badniks.
Let's break him down! Woohoo!
In we go.
I get it. We gotta get to the shuttle bay fast.
No, we gotta find the shuttle bay, Jamie. Nothing about this computer room was mentioned. I need an up close look. I need to stop. Oh, it's just what a specimen, am I right? Look at his back leg. Right, anyway, on with the stage. Alright, I've got to jump off myself. And not do that.
While swinging on a blue grappling, practice jump when you blow up to launch yourself into the air.
What's the timing of that? Okay. My extended slide and speed out of slide kind of did me in there. Hello, Amateur.
The power of the wisps to use your weapon's special abilities. They can allow
I have no boost because I'm not Sonic, and yet I still get confused by this. Ah, there we go. Oh, the retooled avatar tracks are very cool. I do agree. Like I mentioned at the top of the stream, I'm pretty sure there's some new ones, at least new vocal songs that were previously instrumentals that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, like, poor dude, his leg must be dying by now, right? Hey, he chose to join the Resistance. We don't know his backstory. If this was a better stream, I'd give him a... sorry, if I was a better streamer, I'd give him, like, a cool backstory or whatever halfway through the stream, but that is not me. I can't think of one. Feel free to do my work for me in the chat. I've had my drill and I've not really used it. I've been too scared to use it so far, so I should probably actually do something with it. Not that. Oops. Man, no boost here really throws me off. I'm so used to stages like this with boost now, thanks to the last couple games. Coming back to forces of the Avatar just not having any way to speed up in a random places. That was daft, by the way. Yeah, it's so strange. Alright. Nice. No, go! Move! There we go. Playing anything after Frontiers weird-ass controls feels wrong. Oh, and trust me, I've done like 40 to 50 hours of Frontiers recently, so that's absolutely partially messing me up. That and Shadow Generations actually controlling really well has done a number on me coming back to these slightly strangely controlling boost games. Like, this has such a sharp sense of turning, especially with Modern Sonic. When you're boosting, like, you've seen me like crashing against the walls quite a few times in that first level because he turns so much sharper than Sonic or Shadow do in future games. I kind of like it in this game, but they just never really did enough of it in the base game. I don't hate how sharp the movement is in this game at all, but it is definitely a difference that you've got to get used to following coming out of newer entries and even older entries. Like, it's felt like a radical departure from those as well. Oh, here we go. Jamie's done my work. Lovely stuff. I don't have a way to. I don't have a way to do that. He was on to follow who worshipped Captain Whiskers in the other dimension, not knowing it was Eggman, or not knowing it was the Eggman. Eggman. This is really difficult to play and talk. Good thing I'm a streamer, otherwise that'd be embarrassing. He then ended up in this dimension at the point in time wanting to get revenge for some reason by joining the Resistance. Beautiful. I didn't do that any justice by reading it, but there we go. Our epic. We should have given them a name as well, but no in-game option to do that, so we're going to have to pretend we came up with one. The re-release of Sonic Gens felt so weird using Frontier's control schemes. Moving back to retro controls helped so much. I did not even bother with the retro control. Oh, sorry, the modern control scheme or whatever they called it in Sonic Gens or Shadow Gens. I just went straight back to the classic one. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, this should have always been what they used or whatever." But nope, not to me. I don't mind it in Frontiers, but going back to Sonic Gens and playing with it, I'm like, no, just give me the good control scheme.
You guys okay? Been a while, kid.
We should get back to HQ. We need to let them know that Infinite has returned.
Something tells me they already know.
Yeah, I got a good feeling that everyone's kind of, on board with the situation here. Maybe, the red sky that suddenly came over all of the all of the exploding shit, right? But they know. Man, look at how great this Sonic model is. It'd be a shame if I wasn't looking at it because I was too busy using a Festive mod that overrates it, but, is what it is.
Come in, guys. I'm here. What's the cinch?
Sonic, we've managed to get the lower levels of the city under control, but one of those giant liquid monsters is attacking right outside the Resistance's doorstep.
Copy that. On my way.
Also, what a remix, by the way. I kind of feel like I prefer this, honestly, to the official in-game ones in Shadow Gens. It's really good. I need to get an updated version of the OST. I don't know if they've released a high-quality version of that yet, because I know it was like, people really had to push them to get one out for the first version of the game, because it was just on SoundCloud, and they were like, yeah, we're just going to leave it on SoundCloud in like 2 kilobits a second. I was like, no! Get it on a download, and eventually they did, and then I don't know if they ever did that again for 1.5, or if it's just on SoundCloud. It did exist at one point. I think I got it from their Twitter page. I know the updated tracks are on SoundCloud, because I have ripped them for a show, but yeah, there was a download link somewhere on their website that got you, like, good quality downloads, which is what I used for my original Forces Overclocked show. They're like 256 kilobits or something, which was better than nothing. I still would have preferred 320, but it did the job compared to SoundCloud's like 128, so it was effectively double.
Guess that's what I get for extended work leave.
Oh, this plays so well. Oh wait, someone going ham on the sim. It's the way they like interweave small sections of the previous levels of the previous versions of the levels in with these new ones as well. It feels, oh, chef's kiss, perfect.
Eggman's old robots looked way better.
Oh, Oh, game's lagging a bit. It does that sometimes. That compared to normal forces, there is a lot of objects that need loading in here.
How we doing for time, Nuts?
Like, it fixes itself immediately. It's just an asset loading thing. Like, Frontiers, I'm pretty sure, has the same thing when it gets really bogged down.
Should be there in a sec. I'll try to speed things up.
I hope with Frontiers 2, they either upgrade to Hedgehog Engine 3 or they figure out some way to, like, sort the asset loading stuff. Because even with mods, like, upping how much the game can render, therefore, you know, fixing stuff like the pop-in, it just gives up after a while. It just crashes after a certain amount of objects are in the game. I hope they don't do a Frontiers 2. I hate to break it to you, Pete. They kind of need to. Please just stick to the things that work. Or at least try and make them work. Like, we've just gone on record saying Superstars was a failure, and it's like, no, just give it a second game. Stick with it. I thought we'd finally learned this after, like, 15 years of... Oh, people didn't like this. Reinvent the wheel. People didn't like this. Reinvent the wheel. Like, I thought they were going to give them a chance to do Superstars 2 and fix the few problems people had and not release it. Like 2 weeks before Mario Wonder, but nope, no, we're not doing it. Superstars was good. Be quiet. Oh god, the weird Infinite Snake's back. Yippee! It was.
Great work, Sonic. I owe you one now.
Don't sweat it. Kudos to
3
you,
minutes
Commander.
30 for a
I'll be
Forces
back
level.
at the city.
It's
Plenty
just.
more badniks that need to be given the turnaround.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Actually got an S rank there, nice. The ranks are a little bit stricter here than the base game, so... Amazing render. It goes without saying. I was told opposing views to most Sonic fans. I don't think you do. I think people really liked that game when it came out, and then people really quickly turned on it. Well, not really quickly. Quicker than they did Frontiers, but slower than
How many of these things are there?
slower than everything else.
Ah, well, there you go. Jeez, buddy. Gonna put me out of a job with that kind of move.
Hey, Sonic!
Yo, Chaotix. Good seeing y'all safe and sound. Oh, hey, where's Vector at?
Hold on. Wait up!
The reason for revenge, he once told his mysterious history to Whiskers. Now knowing it was Eggman, he wants his revenge. But now he wants to be called Yoruba, Nigerian for mystery. I was looking at the countries pirates visited. God damn. I thought Vector was a bit more in shape than that.
Don't think we have a minute.
Whoa. Look out! Tails?
Roboticized Tails. I wouldn't trust him that quickly. Oh, never mind, he's smiling.
Here in a nick of time, didn't I? Buddy, long time no see. Well, I guess it hasn't been that
Said it,
long.
said the lion.
Nice. Get up there, Tails.
Energy readings are beginning to spike up. It's not safe here. Let's get you guys into headquarters before any more badniks show up.
Right. Well, let's get going, guys. We don't have a second to lose.
We need a Frontiers 2 so they can just fix the problems with it and keep iterating on it until the point where it's actually a good game.
Fox Squad needs backup at the 7th blockade. Knuckles, enemy forces are appearing in nearly every... What? Mystic Jungle too?
Hey, Amy!
Sonic, you're finally here!
Don't exactly have much of a choice now, do I?
And to think, all it took to get you back was another world-threatening disaster.
Ah, well, just sort of part of the hero gig, ain't it?
Sorry we're late. We...
I mean, I guess you never really think about it like that, but yeah.
What are you three doing here? Wait. Oh, don't tell me you left the chemical plant unguarded.
A garden? Hey, listen. We didn't know that Infinite was gonna show up and wreck the place.
What?
All of the ships there have been destroyed. And if it weren't for the kid, we may have been as well.
Man, Eggman's really stepping up his game.
I mean, Eggman ain't got shit to do with this, but you don't know that yet.
Ah, this ain't him. I just watched Infinite send him on a one-way trip to null space.
What?
He's been super light on the details for the plan this time around. I don't know how he could have been at the chemical plant at the same time he was butting heads with Eggman. Guy's a total nutcase. None of it adds up.
Oh, well, this is giving me a headache.
Well, listen.
Hey Sophus, welcome to the stream. Forces Overclock, indeed a great game. Well worth a play, even if you didn't like base Forces.
Yeah, you said it. Whatever game Infinite's playing, we'll find a way to stop him.
This is Delta Squad. Is anyone there? We need immediate support in Mystic Jungle.
Well, over we go. The story's way better than the base game, not that that's hard to do. Yeah, but yeah, effectively.
And speak of the devil.
We're closed in. The jungle is shifting. The vines here are moving.
Don't sweat it, guys. Me and the kid can handle this. Let's get going, partner.
Aye aye, Captain. One time I say it and it's actually relevant.
Whoa. Quite the nuclear winter. Courtesy of our masked friend, I presume. Radar showing the squad somewhere up ahead. Watch your back, though, buddy. Don't know what Infinite could have up his sleeve.
Does this look different to the last update, or am I making this up? I thought this still looked relatively vanilla last time. Sorry, I'll get to that in a second, Sophus. I'm really struggling with getting back into the streaming grind in terms of actually being able to read chat properly. This is what I wanted from Forces, actually. War with the cast showing people fighting. At least I'm glad Sonic is actually talking. Yeah, Sonic either talks loads in these games or doesn't talk at all. So it's nice they kind of took the, hey, he actually responds to his friend approach, which they kind of went with in the Sonic Gens remaster, because he doesn't really do that in the original game, for example. Yeah, I feel like the intercom, the radio in the base game, is just everyone shouting at Sonic and him not really saying much until like an out of level cutscene plays or whatever. You know, seriously, this is fantastic. I'd strongly recommend giving it a go if you haven't already. Oh, game's lagging. Oh shit. That's what happens when I equip this certain avatar item, I guess. Oh, it didn't work to my advantage this time, however. There's a lot of places where I'm clearly expected to lightspeed dash, but I don't have the appropriate lightspeed dash thing. Sonic's friend should have just said that looks like a homing shot 100 times. What do you mean? That's peak Sonic writing right there, I'll have you know. Sure. I felt a little bit suspect about that, but... Wait, what happened to my double jump? Oh, it's because Sonic was active. You can't double jump if Sonic's active or something. You have to have already activated the avatar. Oh, I did it again. I might change my Whisper on. I'm not actually using the drill all that much, because I'm too scared of falling off the edge. So at that point, I might as well just get a lightspeed dash. And left in a Sonic game impossible? It's not that impossible. People like to joke it is, but it happens a lot. You go left to eventually go right, after all. Come on. Well, so yes, lots of very well marked paths for the different Wispons. I did it again. I really like that. People should play Ultra Saturn. Is Ultra Saturn actually good, or is that the one everyone memes on being good, but it's actually not that good? Oh my god. I gotta stop stomping there. Being impatient and just let it go. Oh wait, Sonic. No, I know Sonic Ultra Saturn. That was the one at Sage, wasn't it? That I said wasn't very good. I think I know the one you mean. Sorry, I'm late with Finish Cup Essay 2. No worries, Alari. Welcome. I hope you're having a good Christmas Eve, and thank you for dropping by. Holy moly, the game is not having fun with this stage. I mean, I played it before Sage and enjoyed it. Am I confusing it with a different game then? I've got to stop. So yeah, £8 doesn't seem like too bad a deal for it, Jamie. I don't know how much you care about that sort of thing, but maybe it'll be cheaper on code sites. I'm not too sure about that sort of thing, to be honest. But £8 doesn't seem like too... Too bad a deal either way. I can't wait for a Sage game. Sega, take notes. This Sage is in Sonic Amateur Games Expo, not Sage is in the character. Very different. Played it for obvious reasons. Can't imagine why. It's possibly... Why am I like this? Pay more attention. It can't be for the reason that, you know, everyone else hopped on and had an all-time high on Steam numbers this weekend, could it? It could be for that reason, surely. Right. Doing it properly this time. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and paying attention wins something or the other. Right, okay. We're coming up here. There we go. I don't know why this stage is so demanding for the game. Like, my computer's not maxing out or anything. It is just the engine hitting its limit, pretty much. Film of the year? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We got a pretty good film about Vengeance coming out tomorrow. Did I hit a checkpoint yet? I'm kind of scared that I haven't.
We'll get you out of here. Where's the rest of your team?
We got separated, and communications are offline.
No worries. We'll find them.
Oh, shit. Was this game built on the original Hedgehog engine? No, this is 2. Like I mentioned, Frontiers has problems on 2 as well with like asset loading and stuff, so I assume it's the same thing, because as you can see, there is a lot going on in these stages compared to the base game. I think people undersell the base game quite a lot. People go, oh, it's ugly, it's, you know, Unleashed is art or whatever, but like, the base game has a lot of really detailed environments. You just have to know to stop to look for them a lot of the time. Like, Luminous Forest is a pretty nice looking stage in the original, but stuff like the exterior, the final part of Chemical Plant is, of Sonic, Modern Sonic's Chemical Plant is really nice. No, Hedgehog Engine 2 was used in this game. This was the first Sonic game to use, or, you know, the first mainline Sonic game to use it. First Sonic game, and I think first game full stop, was Mario & Sonic Rio on Wii U, I'm pretty sure. In terms of other stuff that's used it, I believe Pure Tetris 2 uses it in a way. I don't quite remember how that is. And I know for a fact Sakura Wars, or Shin Sakura Wars uses it as well. Yeah, the first game was Mario & Sonic Rio, interestingly. A Wii U game, and it's the only Wii U game to use it, as a matter of fact. What the fuck was that? I actually locked on and did the homing attack that time. Yeah, no, Frontiers definitely wasn't the first to use it. It's just the most obvious example, because to a lot of people, as I said, a lot of people don't think Frontiers or Forces is that particularly... Well, yeah, it is a graphics engine full stop. I don't think it's a full engine like people often associate it with. At least as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure it's only a graphical engine. I think it's like the... I don't know why this keeps happening, though. I think it's like, people often assume the Dragon engine in Yax is a gameplay engine as well. I'm pretty sure that's just a lighting engine. I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same with Hedgehog engine, as far as I know. I think gameplay is always handled separately some other way, but I'm not too confident on that. Right, can we please leave here? I'm so done with the stage. They're such pushovers, that's why I cannot lock onto them to save my life. Just mash. Clearly, as we've proven, it doesn't matter trying to time that in any way whatsoever.
Hey, nicely done, bud. Getting closer.
Come on, bag leg. There we go.
Where we can reach him over the comms.
Okay. Right, one sec. I'm just double checking some bits. Okay. What on earth is that thing? It's the communal avatar we always make every single time we do a Sonic Forces stream. We always make the most blurst avatar possible. So look, here you go. Here's our avatar. In the flesh. I was, however, going to change the Wisp-Man. Which is the one that lets you do the... Is it lightning that lets you do? Yeah, is it lightning that lets you do the lightspeed dash? I think it is. I don't mind using lightning either, so I'm fine with that. Beautiful avatar, indeed.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need immediate assistance.
Hold on, we're on our way.
We're getting
Come on,
there.
partner. Let's take a shortcut above the forest.
Oh, here we go. What a tune. Let's
Whoa,
go.
the whole forest's on fire. So that sort of seemed obvious from the get-go.
He said the line. I've shoehorned myself into doing this. I realise this happens a lot more than I remembered. I thought there was only one self-referential line. Oh, it's not even self-referential, is it? I guess. In a weird technicality kind of way. This is considered a sequel to Foss's. This happens like 2-ish months after the base game.
Man, these vines are a real
Ah!
on my side.
I was doing the game beat post. What did I miss? Not much. I keep getting janked over. I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm feeling really kind of shitty today in terms of health. So it's probably not helping me paying any sort of attention to the game whatsoever. But yeah, I got... Oh, the reference. Sorry. But anyway, that still rings true. The reference was the whole city's on fire. I think IDW Comics ends so Tangle can be in Sonic games. That's like a really weird sentence. Is that a rule? I didn't think that was a rule. I mean, it certainly isn't a rule for mobile spin-offs. I don't see why it would be the same for... I mean, you could argue it's a licensing thing, but if they were that desperate to use the character, they would figure out the licensing.
Guess not very well. Better kick things up a notch.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened to that sound effect, but... it tried its best, so that's what counts. Yeah, you'd assume so too, but there might be like some weird characterization rights or so. I don't know, because I'm just trying to humour this, because I don't quite understand why that would be a thing. Otherwise, you know. I think it's just always been their decision that they want to keep these two branches separate, and I think that's perfectly fair. For as much as I'd love some of those characters to appear in games, but hey, you know, they are in mobile games if you really want to play as them that badly. But you know, it's always fun. I do enjoy a bit of Dash every now and then. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a good time killer when I'm on a train or something. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have a proper story with them in the games, but have a proper story with them as it is. Unless they brought anything interesting to the table gameplay-wise. Only if Starline speaks like Ian does it. But they even bother putting Starline in the games. They still yet to figure out Eggman half the time in the games, let alone a second villain. Okay. Oh, I also need to do that. Thank you for reminding me, Jamie. I completely forgot about that. I've well and truly read up to that point, but like, I'd like to own digital copies of some of those properly, so... perfectly happy to do that, because I've been reading them physical.
We're here. You guys okay? Hello?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait a sec, there's...
Yeah, you can't have one without the other.
Quite the cold night to be playing roulette, eh?
Yeah, very subtle, Infinite. So I assume that distress signal was just to draw us in?
Well, no. But after I saw you and your little tag-along enter the jungle, I decided to have a bit of fun.
But then, those soldiers who called us.
What soldiers?
Oh.
Whoa. Huh. Playing doubles now, are we?
Not quite.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason they've always been so reluctant to confirm that is because of Sega higher-ups more than anyone at IDW.
No way. Metal Sonic?
Neo Metal Sonic.
That explains a lot. So you two figured it'd be fun to do a little tag team of your own?
Brash as ever, but you're too late. The ruby showed me power. More power than you could ever hope to achieve. It cut me free from my master's strings. And now my plan has been set in motion. Though it seems even you cannot help sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
I think some of the writers even went on record as saying that's how they've purposefully written them. And I think they're just not allowed to confirm it because of Sega.
So what's next on the evil agenda?
Neo Metal does exist. He's fun. This game single-handedly saves Neo Metal for me because I kind of hate him in Heroes. They've never really done him right except for IDW.
Stand back, kid. I've been itching for a good fight.
Yeah, this is just asking to get killed, isn't it?
Are you ready to surrender? My sensors detect low vitals.
Does he even do anything in Heroes? Yeah, he does quite a lot in Heroes. Anytime you see Eggman minus Team Chaotix, it's pretty much Neo Metal. That's the whole point of the game.
Your math must be off. I was just getting started.
Do you truly believe you can defeat us both? Your determination is unquestionable.
Well, yeah. I kicked your butts before.
Yeah, Neo was done so well in IDW. It's such a great arc to start with as well. And then you go straight into Metal Virus, which is awesome, and then I've only read like 2 arcs beyond that, and kind of neither of them hit the same way those first 2 did. But I know everyone says the Riders arc that's just about concluding is supposedly the best, so I'm clearly way behind.
Back to his little hideout. How exactly does this factor into your master plan? We could have ended this right here and now.
In due time.
Yeah, I really need to catch up. I'm very far behind. I charged my tablet the other day, so I need to just get the issues at some point.
Soon, all of reality will bend to our will. And I will be the one true Sonic.
Whatever. Just try not to test my
get caught up, Jamie, especially with that IDW bundle that's just come out. That gets you to, like, I think it goes up to, like, volume 10, right? I'm pretty sure volume 10 is the end of Metal Virus. So you effectively get, like, the best of the comic from that bundle. At least, you know, until, like, a couple years down the line from where that stops, sorry. Yeah, I binged up till like October 23, like really hardcore, got super into it, read it weekly when it came out, and then lost it again. Anyway, 1 second, sorry. I have to keep muting the microphone every now and then because I'm really congested. Sorry, give me a moment. Right, sorry about that.
What happened? You're looking a bit worse for wear. Where's the kid?
The entire thing was a trap. They got the jump on us. I only just made it out. But those 2 lunatics sent the kid to null space. He's stuck in there without me.
Wait, what do you mean by...
Yeah, volumes is a good way to like break it up because one issue is like nowhere near enough. You're reading them like at night or whatever, so a volume's a pretty solid way of like, oh, I'm halfway through a volume, or oh, I want to go through a full volume tonight or whatever. It's like a good way of, you know, as I said, breaking up the comics, basically.
Oh yeah, remember Neo Metal Sonic? Well, get this. He's back, and he's in cahoots with Infinite.
What? Neo Metal Sonic?
Oh man, that guy's bad news.
I don't think I was there for that one. What is he, like a neon metal Sonic?
Honestly, I know it's the meme. Sega, hire this man. I can't stand Silver's new voice in TSR, and the new Sonic Generations dub is really bad. That guy's really good.
Not quite. More so, Eggman decided to give Metal Sonic an upgrade one day.
Yes, we can. We absolutely can, Larry.
Without Eggman's leash, Metal Sonic is crazy dangerous.
It's the same Silver. What? Between the original Sonic Generations and new Sonic Generations? Because if so, I don't think it is. It definitely isn't between this fan mod and the official mod that just came out. It isn't. I'm pretty confident, unless he changed his like tone or whatever. It's a different guy, right?
You're sure he's not just another one of Infinite's illusions?
Positive. We're in trouble if those two are both using Phantom Rubies. No sign of the Chaos Emeralds either. Not exactly evening the odds.
No kidding. So what's our next move?
Hold on a second. Our satellites just intercepted a distress beacon. It's coming from the kid's
Ah.
transponder.
Really?
He's still alive.
I've pinpointed the location. It looks like it's being broadcasted from the wreckage of the Death Egg.
That's a big old way to go.
Death Egg? How do you wind up there?
Pretty much, Jamie, yeah.
No idea, but I think this may have just clued us in on where Infinite and Neo have set up shop.
Do you think they're using it as a power source for the Ruby again?
Well, this scan seems to confirm it. The core must be back online, acting as a power source for the Ruby. Wow, the readings for it are off the charts. No wonder reality's a total mess right now.
Okay, easy. The idiots rebuilt their power source in the same exact place as last time. Seems simple enough.
Oh, it's nearly 10 p.m. Oh, it is. Wow. Time's got on. I've already been live for an hour.
The Death Egg seems to
No worries, Pete. Feel free to get that. Feel free to get on with that. And maybe see you back soon. We might still be here. We might not. I don't know. I hope the final update adds in a null space level. I don't like how this bit is paced. I have no idea what they're adding in that update. I said at the start, I've not seen the 2.0 trailer. I'd been planning to stream this for a few days, so the 2.0 trailer being announced yesterday, where I initially planned to do the stream, was perfect anti-timing. Oh yeah, feel free to look forward to playing our 1.5 version. Here's the 2.0 version you should just wait for instead. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on in the 2.0 remake yet. Yes, it is, Jamie. This one we're playing here is 1.5. The original version came out like this time last year on the 23rd of December. And then 1.5 came out in time for the Sonic Hacking Contest in October. And they've just teased as a one-year thing. They just teased 2.0. But I've never played 1.5, which is what we're playing here. Hence why I'm doing this stream right now. Because I wanted to stream it the original playthrough back when I first played it. But because it was Christmas Eve and I was a bit more busy last year, I couldn't really get around to doing that. Yeah, for sure. I honestly am surprised we're not doing a null space level here, Larry. So hopefully that is what they get around to adding.
Look, we've still got a homing signal on the kid's location. The fleet could be a distraction while I slip in, find the kid, and then get to the core.
Sounds like a fairly solid plan. We'll prep what remaining ships we have for an all-out assault.
So, is this the fabled Operation Big Wave 2.0?
Yes, actually, I thought of it in 2 minutes this time. Wait, shut up.
Off we go. Got a game to add to my library. Is it this by any chance?
Not too long now before they deploy countermeasures.
How we looking, Tails?
Ran into a
Hey, SO2 music.
We can't just destroy the core like last time. These beefed up defenses mean I'll have to hack into it and shut it down from within. Here, Sonic, take this. If you find any sort of console or computer hooked up to the core, plug it in and leave the rest to me.
Hang on a minute.
You're a miracle worker, pal.
Sonic movie.
What's the plan if Neo?
Did you still?
Well, once Tails hacks in, maybe you could try to get their attention and lure the two away to someplace else. It may buy Tails some extra time.
Man, you guys are so good at on-the-spot decision-making in life or death situations. Loving it. Assuming things don't go south, chili dogs on me later.
Good call putting the core in the exact same place Eggman stuck it last
Yeah, like surely that was a corner cut, right, Larry? Like, I refuse to believe there's no other reason they'd do something like that. Like, oh yeah, he just left.
exactly our power
Bro's
comes
out.
from. We require an immense amount of energy to maintain the ruby's power, especially for two. Fortunately for us, we already have everything we need right here. That being said, this is indeed an unforeseen turn of events. I did not expect them to find out this quickly.
Yeah, well, looks like your plan had a few tiny holes.
The core is still charging. We've yet to reach our full strength, but do not fret.
Yeah, effectively, Pete. I'm noticing those holes, much like Infinite's plan. Oh, sorry, Metal Sonic's plan. I'm noticing these holes as well.
In the meantime, we will take the necessary precautions to protect the core. Deploy the battalion. We will crush their pitiful little band.
Terrific. Well, I suppose we can just chalk this one up to Eggman's brilliant programming.
We're also missing Metropolis. Oh, that would be a great I mean, I love not Grand Metropolis, whatever it's called anyway. It's a really good stage in the base game, so I do miss that a little bit. Oh, right. Yes, no,
Alright, you're okay.
no drill, I got rid of that.
Now listen up, this is super important. You see that giant energy reading the radar's picking up? Head straight towards it. We'll meet up there. That's the Phantom Ruby core. We're here to destroy it.
Metropolis we have at home. Yes, that's the one. Oh, sequence... Well, not sequence break, more like automation break there. Okay, is it not lightning that does the... Oh, it's the hover that does the homing attack. Oh, the lightspeed dash, right? Eggman selects Metropolis. Only the best of Eggman. All the best inventions that you've come to know and love. Now at a brand new special price.
Wait! Run that by me again, buddy? You're saying they're not even at max power yet?
If we don't shut down that core soon, those two are gonna be powerful enough to totally rewrite reality. We'll all be done for.
Perceptive as usual, Commander.
Oh hey, you get a wall jump as well. That's nice. Please. What is this? Like, huh? Pause. Oh, wrong way. Speaking of which, come on, pick your peg leg up and move a bit fast. What do you think Metal Sonic's favourite stage is? Whatever one it is he plays in the prequel.
Headed towards the source now. Most of this place is still a wreck. Shouldn't be too hard to slip through to the center.
Oh, whoops. Okay, that was a bit janky with no rings, but we made it.
Alright, I'm almost there. Catch you on the flip side.
See you, Sonic. Oh yeah, I like it better. I like it more than him. Of course. The one true Sonic. The one true best stage to end all good stages. Oops. I noticed a bit too late what was going on there. Pretty much. Oh, there's a lot of cooldown when you land on a rail versus other games for sure. Sonic likes Green Hill. Who doesn't like Green Hill? Everyone likes Green Hill, right? Go on, give a bow. Give a deep dab. For the people. Oh, I can now be, what was it? Comet Invader or something, right?
Question though, seriously, how'd you even get up here? Whoa. Well, they certainly got the mood down, Pat. The ominous lighting, monochromatic color scheme, nice and creepy. All right, Tails, work your magic.
These firewalls are pretty complex. It's doable, but I'll need some time to hack it.
Don't worry, pal. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Any idea where Neo or Infinite are?
They were spotted pretty close to the front lines. Seems like they want to handle this personally.
Easy. We'll swing by there, try and create as much noise as possible, then lead Pointy and Edgy someplace away from the core. Where that someplace is, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Alright, sounds good. You got this, Sonic!
He said the lie.
Got this. Everything okay, kid?
Stand back, kid. I've been itching for a good fight.
Alright, character development. I forgot we get this.
Alright then, let's rock!
I forgot we're allowed such things in Sonic Forces once again. Here we go. This stage is really fun from what I recall.
Nice. Looks like we tripped the security systems. Hopefully that'll grab their attention.
Also, once again, what a remix. Peak? Agree. The stage was already pretty fun to me in the base game, so a way better version of it I'm inclined to love just a little bit. Getting better at that finally, I say, as I completely flubbed the landing. As forces added, perfect. Get yourself into the mod then. And have some fun with it at some point. Unless you're just waiting for 2.0 at this point, which is probably fair. They haven't given a time frame on it, so it could be months and months from now, but, you know, still worth playing regardless. This is a good explanation of why I want it in the background, people fighting more. Maybe Sonic helps in the background sometimes. Yeah, I mean, for sure. You know, Sonic doesn't always have to be in the forefront of the war, even though it is a Sonic game, but it's a Sonic game, so you have to put him in front and center at all times. Even when the Avatar's there, Sonic's still got to be playing a role somehow, right? I mean, this kind of goes a long way to explaining that, like, yeah, Sonic really is an arsehole, still in all the spotlight, isn't he? It's kind of the whole plot point we're going with right now. Happily get the current release, please do. Would strongly recommend it.
Sheesh, probably not the greatest place to be building your giant space stations.
We can have Sonic's friends, but they have to be on a short leash. Precisely. They have to be there to serve Sonic's interests, and not their own. Oh, missed. Can I really not go under this? Eh? Okay. That's a new one. Hello, automation!
Sonic! I'm picking up 2 energy readings closing in on your position!
Looks like that did the trick. We'll lead him to the shuttle bay. That's a fair ways away from the core. Okay, if my memory serves me correctly, which it usually does, the shuttle bay should be this way. Those two shouldn't be too far behind them, so let's keep moving.
Nice! I jumped just like 0.2 seconds too late, so you just kind of saw me float through the air for a little bit. Again! Exact same thing. Okay, well, third time's the charm, right? Right? So far, so good. Hello, homie. Welcome back. Close enough. Welcome back, Sonic 4 Episode 1. Okay, so we're nearly at the end of the stage then. 4 minutes. Not a bad little Sonic stage length, is it? Forces could only dream of such things. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sometimes a little overkill. Like, Shadow Gen's aims for 5 minutes, and I do enjoy 5-minute stages, but I definitely, when I went to Sonic Gen straight afterwards, I was like, oh, 3-minute stages, my beloved. It made me realise how good things could have been if 06 hadn't poisoned the well. Yep. We were so close to greatness of just continuing that gameplay style for years to come, and then the wheel reinvention had to happen because no one really trusted a game like that anymore. It felt too antiquated, you know, to serve what 06 wanted at times, and 06 felt too ambitious to serve such a gameplay model at times. The match just didn't work in that instance.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. There's Pete's opinion. It didn't take long, did it? But no, yeah, it's a weird balance that they had with 06 that, yeah, just then, as you say, poisoned the world for everything onwards. That's the reason we've not seen them even really attempt that again. Like, they've attempted that scope, they've attempted the gameplay mixture and all things like that. If I could thumbs up emoji, I would. You know you love it, really. Okay, we're pretty much at the end, so 1 second while I take a little drink here. Let's be on our way. Yeah, I can't quite... my head's clearly a mess tonight. This isn't turning out to be the greatest of streams, but... I can't quite explain what I'm trying to say, but like, there's a lot of like different bits of that they've re-experimented with since, but just the entire package has just never been done again. Just little bits of it have been picked at to and from over the years, you know?
Oh. Is this about what happened before? Okay, buddy. We don't have much time, so I'll try to make this quick. I think a bit of an apology is in order, because admittedly, I've been screwing up big time lately. I get that. I just... I get so in the moment, fired up, that I jump straight in without even thinking about it. It's my style, you know? Gotta stay on the move. Okay. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. I went in over my head and nearly screwed everything up. But trust me, I won't make the same mistake twice. I can't forget who helped me get this far in the first place, can I? This time's gonna be different.
06 and Unleashed are my favourite games. Oh, you poor soul. No, I love Unleashed, but 06.
Hey, after all,
I get what people see in it, but I cannot be in the same boat.
Impossible.
There's not enough time for that, don't worry about it.
I don't know, but those cheap parlor trick portals are pretty useless, aren't they? Man, oh so terrified of these stupid gemstones. I'm sick of these dumb illusions. All that power's amounted to be a pretty big pain in my head.
It's time to end this.
Be ready for anything, partner. Looks like things are about to get a little weird.
Oh, here we go. What a boss theme. Oh, Jamie, that's not even necessarily your internet. Steam does that. Steam steals literally all the bandwidth for itself. I recommend if you want to keep watching the stream just to pause for now.
Blah, blah, blah. It's just all talk with you, isn't it?
Yeah, I really wish this song was longer as well. Hey, full of references to other songs in the series as well, so gets a big thumbs up in my book. Oh, the mod. Yeah, in that case, the mod's very big, so probably worth a pause as well.
Such efforts are useless.
Oh, I didn't hit my boost button again. I've not checked that out. I'm gonna have to give that a check out after the thing. I've personally not investigated anyone else's who's done music for this, any of their other work. I really need to do that. Well, I'm familiar with Syskonic's work, but not in the good way. So, moving on. Not jealous of people who can get past 06's problems. I much enjoy a game. Oh, much prefer enjoying a game. Yeah, I'm always like that too. I can enjoy Sonic's story for what it is, mainly just because it's kind of more adventure gameplay, like we've kind of discussed. It's the other stuff that deviates a bit too much from that for my liking, where I struggle to get on with the game. Yeah, a whole internet moment, I guess. Right. Pay more attention. See, if my gaming ability's gone down the toilet, I'm a little curious as to how Christmas Nights is going to go. Am I going to keep my streak up? Am I going to get my A ranks as usual? Or am I going to completely flub it? I think I'm going to flub it. See, I definitely had that a couple years ago with fan project stuff. I've not been as active. Like, 2022 was a huge year for fan projects. And last year, like, a little bit as well. But I've been a bit out of it this year for sure. Because there's been a lot of interesting official stuff, I guess. To where there was definitely a bit of a... In the beginning of 2022, there was a lull. Obviously, we had Forces after that. But last year, there was just so much good official and unofficial stuff and everything like that. It was just such a great time. And this year's still been good, but like the highs of the last 2 years have definitely had to come to an end at some point, in the sense of you can't be all guns blazing all the time, you know.
System damage detected.
Tag out, you bucket of bolts, and I'll take it from here.
What's the matter? Someone a little too weak?
Oh, get it now.
Keep them occupied with the back and forth banter.
Oh! Okay, I had enough time.
Hey, pal.
Oops. Oh! Okay, that one wasn't all my fault as such. Oh, I'm gonna read that in a second, Jamie. My multitasking is not going well today, as people can clearly tell. Lightspeed are doing a lot of stuff around where we are as well. They're an interesting bunch. It's not who we're with, but yeah. Sorry, I'll read that fully in a second. Sorry about this. Like I said, thanks for putting up with tonight's stream, everyone. I'm aware it's not my greatest. I'm so under the weather, but I'm glad I've done it all the same. And not a whole internet moment as such. I do provide faster speeds with a Lightstream broadband, but not where I live. But is that still not technically a hull moment? I mean, if you live somewhere where you can't access high-speed internet, then is that therefore not a moment of where you live? Oh man. Double jump gone. Gonzo. And what little boost I had, also gonzo. Okay, he clings onto that wall. I understand, is Sunset Heights meant to be a part of South Island? That'd be a really weird tie-in. Is there any evidence to support this? Is that text that I just missed because I'm talking over it? Very likely. I blame it on living in a high-rise. Ah, yeah, that would do it. Fair enough. Shouldn't have built the high-rise in the first place, then it wouldn't have been a whole moment, you know? Okay.
Hurry, Tails!
Just a little bit to go and got it.
That's not awful, honestly. Like, I know to a lot of people it's like, oh, I got gigabit or whatever, and it's like, that's still a perfectly serviceable speed, honestly, for like basic internet surfing and stuff.
Idiots! How could you let them?
Silence! I will no longer tolerate tolerate such insolence. We must combine our powers to finish this.
Like these guys are a match for this.
Hey, double boost time. Not bad, my friend has over 500. I have like 300, and it's pretty nice, can't lie, but at the other place you have 200, and I don't notice the 100 megabit different enough to care in my own terms, you know. Yeah, I can see being a bit jealous of that difference, however. How long have you got to go before you can change that? Also, that is one of the worst ranks you've ever witnessed, but we're done. We're out of here.
That's how it's done. Put it there, bud.
Sonic!
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. Great time.
They settled their differences, had a bit of character development.
Probably
What's
be
not to
sleeping
love?
with the fishes otherwise. Anyway, what's the deal here? Wasn't there like a war going on outside a moment ago?
All of the robot army spontaneously shut
Ah,
down not too
right.
long
So it
ago.
really is a whole mode.
Readings are showing all traces of the ruby dissipating. Reality's starting to return to normal.
Well, I guess that wraps it up for the Phantom Ruby then.
Yeah, let's hope. I'm done with all these illusions. Mess with your head, something fierce.
Second that. I mean, hey, in the end, things fell pretty well into place, huh?
Yeah, and you have me to thank for that, by the way.
Eggman, how did you...
When they sent me to null space, Dumb and Dumber managed to forget that I literally created
Ah, so he escaped it.
and was left with the tools to manipulate it from within.
Just...
Has that ever explained why
get
Silver was
yourself
here?
Go figure.
No.
But enough that I managed to redirect your little friend up here, which enables you to find the core. Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, thanks for the assist, Eggman. Though, you do realize you're still going away for a long time, right? You're sort of responsible for a decent majority of this.
What, did you think I was actually stupid enough to tell you this in person? I'm already away, hatching a new scheme to put you and your little resistance.
Oh, we were just
to
talking about
rest.
Forces full stop. I thought we were just talking about Overclocked.
Likewise, rodent.
Right. Well, a little anticlimactic, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So what do you say, guys? Should we get going? I take it cleanup's gonna be set back a tad bit.
Yep, and I'm not letting you run off this time. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And there we go. Very short playthrough, as you can see, only an hour and a half, but it's always a fun time to run through this again. And you're going to get a little credits list to see who everyone is who put together this fantastic mod. Right, same deal as usual. It's going to take like... It's going to go silent for a second. Give me a bit and then it'll be back. 1 sec. Right, sorry about that. I am back. Yeah. I always really enjoy it. As Larry says, Overclock shows that Forces wasn't too short, it was just mediocre. This literally runs like the same amount of time as Forces does if you skip the cutscenes in that game. I mean, don't get me wrong, really short, yeah. But still great. Still a fun time to run through, even if it is only an hour and a half. Like, sell it as a budget game or whatever, a game of this length, and it still works perfectly fine. Yeah, no, I really enjoy my time with this. I'm, for some reason, completely failing to say anything meaningful here in the credits, but I'd strongly recommend you check it out. There you go, there's all your links. They have a Blue Sky now since they posted this, so that's where I keep up to date on it personally, but The YouTube's also a good place as well, and yeah, you can get all the download links and everything from their website there, their Wix website. Give it a go if you got access to Forces on Steam. If not, it is honestly worth getting Forces on Steam just for this.
Stuck, powerless, in an endless void of nothingness. With you.
My plan was immaculate. It was your impetuous urge to fight that turned everything to chaos.
Well, your plan was no better than whatever that fat mustached fool ever came up with.
I am nothing like my creator.
Doing just a fine job proving me otherwise.
I will prove my worth when I escape from this wretched prison, and all living things will kneel before their master.
Would you shut up? I can't stand listening to you yap on and on any longer. It's driving me nuts!
Yeah, I kind of figured this was gonna happen. I'll enjoy listening to your own voice instead for the next 10 years or whatever. There we go. One last fist bump, if you will. Ah! Okay. That works. I didn't think to set this up beforehand, but shall we see if I can get a screen capture going and we'll watch the 2.0 trailer real quick before some nights? I'm gonna give that a go. So let's... I nearly hit exit on OBS. That would have been certainly a way to end the stream. Right, one sec here while I try and sort this out. Sonic Forces Overclocked. Here we go, 2.0 tease. Oh, it's literally 20 seconds, but no, stop playing. Okay, let's shoot that over there. We are gonna put on studio mode. Display capture. That one. Let's watch from YouTube at one sec while I close. One sec while I close my streaming software. Exactly, Jamie. Glad you get it. Let's just drag this like all the way under here. Whatever that will do. Okay, right. This should look good. Let's go.
What is this place?
Greetings, my inferior.
Ah! Are we doing 3D time?